Okay, guys, so we're back again. So we're gonna try today and do a little bit of a piece, a poster, if you will. And I had this idea since we're having like a massive heat wave in Europe right now. I kind of wanted to do something with like global warming. Seems like a lot of people still think it's just a hoax, a scam. It's not a real thing. Feels pretty real. Not gonna lie, it's crazy hot right now. So I wanted to do. I had an idea of like sitting on a table, and in Photoshop we would add a whole bunch of water into this living room, like we are on a raft. But I tried that, kind of threw a little concept together, and I don't know. I don't think I would like the final result. So then I had a fun little idea that we could do is with like a hand holding up a phone, and on the phone it says it's just a scam, and the hand is like drowning, and there's like a news report or something in the background, or I don't know. Usually you have an idea and then you kind of take the photos, and it might change your, it might change like completely during the process. It just might look like absolutely crap or really good. So yeah, so we're gonna try that. I'm gonna show you how I set it up, what I do, and then I'll show a little process video and hopefully the end result. So here we go. Okay, so I found a little news report on the YouTubes of what is actually happening right now, and we might just kind of use that as a background, but I don't know, I might replace it later. But this is kind of what it looks like. It's no good. It sucks. It's really bad. So I thought it would be kind of cool to actually implement this because it's really happening. This is not something from 20 years ago or some, theory or whatever. It looks scary, but also kind of cool in a way. So, okay, we got the camera set up. Everything looks good on my part. Let's just grab the pic. Set it on a timer so there's no shaky. There we go. Okay, so I wanted to show you how I was going to take a photo of me holding the phone. And I was looking for my phone for about 5 minutes, and then I realized that you're at the phone. So what we're gonna do, basically, just so you can imagine it, I'm gonna hold my phone, kind of like in this position, with the background of the heat wave, and we're gonna hold it like this, and we're gonna snap a pic, just like that. I can see on the little screen if it looks all right. I think it looks cool. We're kind of just like collecting elements right now. One is the screen, the other one is the phone, the hand holding the phone, and then later in Photoshop we can cut them out and kind of do whatever we want with them. Move them around, change them around. We don't have to get everything in shot because, I guess if you were doing a video, then you would kind of want to do that. But we're not doing a video, right? Well, there we go. Adding like some final touches. Now I'm gonna send this to my phone so I can actually hold this little thing up. And I think it'll give me a better idea of what the final result might look like. We might change this later, but I do kind of like it. It's just black on white, but pretty aggressive, which is what we're going for. Good guys, so there you go. That's the piece. Everything. Whoop, 1 second. Wait, I gotta turn off my fan. I don't know if it'll pick up on the audio. So there you go. That's the piece. I don't know. I think it turned out kind of cool. I love the colors, and the message is pretty dope. You know, we still gotta talk about stuff like this. You know, because there's so many people who still don't believe the basic stuff that everybody seems to agree that it is the truth. But you know, it's just like the internet these days. You know, everybody's kind of, it's hard to decipher what's real and what's not, and it's really easy to find like scientists who are saying, you know, that you're being lied to and whatever. But with things like climate change and just generally like taking care of the planet, when people get pissed off and say, oh, it's just a hoax, it's just like a scam by the big guys, and it's like, yeah, well, what if it is? Like, if their scam is to make the planet like cleaner and you're like, you know, the air better, that sounds like a pretty decent scam. I don't care if it's a scam, then let's just do it. But it's not a scam for sure. But anyway, you know, it's like, I don't know, it's like, it's just nature running its course. You know, this already happened like a million years ago. So what? So we can't try and like help the planet to not be bad? I don't know, my English is off, but it's like if a giant meteor started, you know, flying towards Earth, and then, you know, we would be like, okay, well, we got to do something. You know, everybody's got to pull in and let's try and figure this out before it kills us all. You know, and I guarantee you there would still be like millions of people that'd be going like, well, this is just nature running its course. You know, this has already happened like a billion years ago. So, you know, like what? So let's try something. It's just nature running its course. Like, Jesus Christ. You know, it's like, yeah, I always remember George Carlin, you know, the famous old school comedian. And he had a great phrase that I really liked. And he said, like he also like he hated about like when people talked about climate change and stuff, but he said the planet is fine, it's the people that are fucked. And that is such a fantastic line. You know, it's because I feel like most people who hate on climate change or whatever, or any kind of change that we're trying to do, they're really just hating on the movements. Like, save the planet. I don't care about the planet. Yeah, dude, like, save the planet so that we can save ourselves. That's kind of the idea, you know. So I don't care about the planet. Oh, God, it's just like, anyway. So there you go. I guess this is the format. You know, I'm still kind of messing around with it, but yeah, we did some things. I showed you how I did them, and we talked a little bit. So there you go. I think that was kind of fun. I wish I could do more of these in the future, but I don't know. We'll see. I really hope I can. And if you liked it, you know, hit that subscribe button. You know, maybe later I'll have like some things on my Instagram where we can have like, I'll ask you guys what you want to see next. I definitely want to do some more Lithuanian stuff because aš esu lietuvis ir aš norėčiau kažką lietuviškai irgi padaryti. And I would need your help on that one. You know, I could ask you guys like for some ideas or whatever. Maybe you can send in your photos and I could edit them up. I don't know. We'll see where this channel goes, if it goes anywhere. So yeah, I hope you guys liked it, and I'll see you around.